Head over to the Retro Arcanum where my man Dave the Knight digs deep for the truth behind games' most notorious people, things, and places like...
What is Lavos?
In the game files. Also check out his other content, like My Wife Explains, where he asks his wife some hard gaming question, like what animal does Ganon look like?
Oh, a rhinoceros?
Rhinoceros! No!
Give this man some love. Thanks, y'all.
Oh y'all, Doomyard here, back again with another quick guide. Continuing with part 6 on how to collect the most powerful items for all the characters in Chrono Trigger for the Super Nintendo. Today I'll be showing you how to find Crono's ultimate weapon, the Rainbow Sword. With that said, let's get right to it. First things first, travel to the Middle Ages and head to the town of Chorus again, and enter the cafe here. Talk to Tama. He will go on about knowing where the rainbow shell is, and if something ever happens to him, to pour his pop on his grave, and promptly gives you his pop. Well, we'll do just that, but in the future. Well, actually, in the present, but I digress. Head to the West Cape, walk behind the grave to nab a hidden power tab here. When you read the tombstone, you will discover that it's Tama's grave, and will be asked to spill his pop on the tomb. Do so, and Tama's spirit will appear and show you the location of the mysterious rainbow shell. After the vision, head back to the Middle Ages. Make your way to the secluded island and enter the Giant's Claw. Make your way past Tama's notes. You will find yourself in what remains of the Dino's lair. Past the throne room, avoid the left as you move along, for it will end in a cul-de-sac. Most of the dinosaurs here are weak against lightning, so use Crono's text with extreme prejudice. The next room has 3 switches, one that spawns the save point, one that opens the floor, and one that makes some enemies fall. Whatever switch you choose to press, you will need to go down there, so jump on down and face the monsters if you made them fall. Once defeated, you will be presented with 2 more switches. The right one spawns some dinos and the left one opens up the Rex's jaw, letting you retrieve a power tab behind it. After collecting the tab, head downwards, not forgetting to go down the rope ladder for a full ether and another power tab. Just before exiting this area, you will find a chest holding a blue stone which will teach you the powerful triple tech Omega Flare. Continue downward till you make your way to another area in the Dino's lair. Beat the dinos here and head through the left skull up the stairs. Press the switch to let the monsters fall to pass unhindered. Head left to collect the Frenzy Band, which gives whoever is wearing it an 80% counter attack rate. Now make your way back through the right door. Walk in the next area to not trigger the enemies here. Open the right chest to make a hole appear and fall through. You will fall into the prison area you previously went through. Take a left here and go upstairs to nab another power tab. Go back down and head downstairs. Save your game here and open up the cell and head right in. In the cave behind the cell, you will be confronted with the Rust Tyranno. The only true attack you have to worry about is after his countdown goes down to 0. He will do a devastating AoE attack. If you're well enough level, he should go down in no time. After the Tyranno falls, proceed forward to discover a huge rainbow shell. Your party will try to lift it but exclaim that you will need the help of Guardia Castle to retrieve it. Leave the cave and you will be teleported to the castle. The king will swear to protect it until the time comes to need it and deems it a national treasure. Here you will need Marl, so retrieve her from the end of time if she is not in the party. Head to the present and make your way to the castle. Once there, the chancellor will tell you that the king killed the queen by neglect. Since we all know that's bullshit, we gotta go help out the king and see that justice is served. Or whatever, it's a bullshit system anyway. Take a right and go up the left staircase to the top and make your way into the courtroom. You will discover that the king is on trial, having supposedly sold a rainbow shell. The chancellor tells you that if you show him proof that it has not been sold, that he will let the king go free. Challenge accepted, douchebag. Marl tells the group that it should be in the basement, so let's start there, shall we? Go back to ground level and go down the right staircase. You will find a soldier on the ground and 2 Gnashers called Dumb and Dumber. Yeah, murder these fucks. What lies before you is a straight gauntlet of pathetic enemies. Just walk on through and find the rainbow shell at the end of the hallway. Grab the prism shard as proof, pass the gauntlet again, and head back to the courtroom. Soldiers here will bar your way. Marl will say that there is a way, but it's rough, and to follow her. The king will be judged guilty. As he is taken away, Marl will come crashing through the stained glass and let the rest of the party in. Showing off the proof of the king's innocence, the Chancellor will burst out laughing and tell you that he was the mastermind behind the plot and wants revenge for his ancestors, and turn into Yakra the 13th. This boss is just a souped-up version of the boss you faced at the start of the game, the one he's trying to get vengeance for at this very moment. As long as you're careful of his Drew attack and keep your health up, he should go down pretty easy. Once defeated, Marl will have a happy moment with the king. Everyone back in the throne room, Melchior will make an appearance and tell you that he will make weapons from the rainbow shell and leaves for the treasure room. Free to move around again, head up to the courtroom and grab Yakra's key and let the real Chancellor back out. This seems to be a reoccurring theme. Proceed to the treasure room and talk to Melchior. He will give you the options between crafting 1 prism dress for the ladies or 3 prism helmets. Both are good choices. Look at what you need the most before you make your decision. After, he will see your sunstone and proclaim that he can create an alloy out of it, making you the prism spec, which ups your attack power to the max. He tells you that it's not all in his bag of tricks and will give you one final gift, the rainbow, Chrono's most powerful weapon. And congratulations! You've stopped a plot to overthrow the king, got either a shiny dress or a bunch of helmets, got a sweet pair of shades, and had a master swordmaker create Chrono's ultimate blade. Stay tuned for part 7, which I'll be covering how to get through the Black Omen and get your new game plus. I hope you enjoyed this video. Please go check out my other quick guides if you did, like if you enjoyed, comment if you want to, subscribe if you so choose to. Till later, y'all.